Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we shall be looking at the general term of a AP, right? So in the previous video we have talked about arithmetic progression. So if you remember, we label the terms, the first term as A1, the second term as A2, the third term as A3 and so on, the nth term as AN, right? Where we have the difference of any two consecutive terms as equal to D, where we denote this A1 as the first term and this D is nothing but the common difference. These things you know well, right? And in standard form we write the given AP in this form where we have the first term as small a, the second term would be small a plus D, the third term would be small a plus 2D, the fourth term would be a plus 3D. Now if you see that in the first term we have a plus 0D, correct? In the second term we have a plus 1D with us. In the third term, right, we have a plus 2D with us. In the fourth term we have a plus 3D with us. So that means whatever is the number of term, we have one thing less than that number here. So that means for the nth term, right, for the nth term we would have n minus 1 times d, and this is nothing but the general term or the nth term for the given AP. So we have a formula for this thing. We need to remember this formula. This formula here tell us that we have an is equal to a plus n minus 1 times d, correct? So now let's move forward and look at an example where we use this concept of general term of an AP. So here the question is, suppose we have some AP. In that AP, if the mth term is given to be n, right, we do not know which term is it, but it is mth term. In the given AP, it is the mth term which is given to be n, and the nth term is given to be m, right? These two things are given to us. So that means m and n are also given to us. They are known to us. However, now they are asking, there are two different numbers which are known to us, right? We do not know their values, but we will use them in variable form. So now we need to find the pth term out of it. So we need to find AP, right? You know the formula for general term an is a plus n minus 1 times t, correct? Where a is the first term, d is the common difference, and these two are the only factors which are required in order to determine the complete AP. Okay, so we are utilizing this formula. Now first of all, if we have to write the mth term, so what we will do here, in place of n we are to write m, right? So am would be a plus m minus 1 times of d. So we have the mth term am as a plus m minus 1 times of d, and in question it is given to be n. So we are writing this equal to n, and we are calling this as equation number 1. Now we are also given that this nth term is m, right? The nth term, the formula is a plus n minus 1d. So we are writing the formula, and this is equal to m. So let's mark this as equation number 2. Now from here, because we wanted to calculate the term AP, so what do we require? We require the first term and the common difference. If we have both of them, we are able to write the pth term, and according to the formula, the pth term would be given by a plus p minus 1d according to the formula of general term, right? Now in order to determine a and d from these two equations, what we have to do, we can solve them and calculate, because we have two unknown quantities. One is this a, another one is this d, right? And we have two such equations. This is constant, this is constant. We do not know the value, however they are constant, they are not changing, right? And these two things determine our AP completely. So we will determine a and d by solving these two equations. So what we can do, we can subtract equation 1 and equation 2, so that we have n minus m, this is equal to a minus a, m plus m minus 1 times d minus n minus 1 times t. So this is what I have written. So here you see this a and a cancels each other, so we have 0. N minus m, we can club these terms, we can take d as common in both the terms, so that we are left with m minus 1. Here we have a negative sign, so we have minus n, and we have a plus 1. So here you see this minus 1 and plus 1 cancels each other, and we can take one negative sign outside so that we have n minus m here. So what is the value of d from here? So the value of d is obtained very easily. It is minus 1, right? So once we have the value of d, now we are left to calculate what is the value of a. We have the value of d. If we know what is the value of a, we are through the question, because in that case we would be able to calculate the value of the pth term, the AP. Correct? So what we do, we will substitute this d in any one of these equations, equation 1 or equation 2. So let's substitute the value of d is equal to 1 in this equation number 2, right? So that we have a plus n minus 1, a plus n minus 1 times d is minus 1 is equal to m, correct? So we can simplify this, a minus n plus 1 is equal to m. So from here, because the values of m and n are known to us, they are given to us, so therefore the value of a in terms of m and n is this one. Now we have the value of a with us, we have the value of d with us, so we may use both of these values in order to determine our pth term. So the pth term is obtained when we have a plus p minus 1 times of d, right? What is the value of a? It is m plus n minus 1. And what is the value of d? The value of d is minus 1. So substituting it here and simplifying the terms, we have, so you see this minus 1 and minus 1 cancels with each other. So this is the value of AP, and this is our pth term, and this is what we wanted to evaluate here for this question. So I hope you understood the question well. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching.